approaching the ring, accompanied by Golddust. Representing Team Hardcore from Seattle, Washington, the Phantom Dragon.
Here in the fourth match of the night, we have a superstar that you may very well know versus a superstar you most likely do not know. Chris Jericho, the first ever undisputed champion of the WWE, a great superstar of the WCW, is fighting here against a newcomer in ECW, the Phantom Dragon, being tutored here by Golddust and the Blue Mini as part of Team Hardcore. Now, Golddust is having Phantom Dragon face off against Jericho as Jericho eliminated the Blue Mini from the Royal Rumble last week in a qualification match. Chris Jericho is able to beat Blue Mini, and that resulted in the Blue Mini not being able to participate in the 20-man Royal Rumble. Now, Phantom actually had a very lucky draw in the Royal Rumble, entering at number 19, the second best number one could draw. He was eliminated by Jake Roberts, the eventual winner of the event, quite quickly after entering the ring. Jericho was somewhat fortunate. He did a decent showing, but was eventually eliminated by Bam Bam Bigelow, who is another person who did a very fine showing in the Royal Rumble last week. Phantom getting his shoulder thrown into the steel pole by Chris Jericho. Series of counters into a very high impact move by Phantom, smashing the face of Chris Jericho into the mat. Chris Jericho now with the back and ramming the leg into the lower head of Phantom Dragon can easily cause someone to become very dizzy, very disoriented, and repeatedly hitting the back, the upper back, the lower neck area. Got to put a great strain on Phantom here. Phantom has not been wrestling in WWE for very long. This is a ECW extension of WWE that he has been placed in, as he has begun wrestling as his favorite wrestler ever was Golddust for his antics, and he has some special moves of his own there, as he has a flurry of strikes, striking Chris Jericho, grabbing the arm and basically wrenching that arm, trying to weaken that walls of Jericho. Jericho able to counter repeatedly. That big whirling kick missing by Phantom, as Jericho tosses Phantom into the corner. Tosses him once again into the steel pole, entering that upper shoulder and back area repeatedly with various moves. Phantom able to counter that Irish whip. See if he's going to be able to put any momentum in from it. A little bit of damage onto Jericho here, and there he goes for a submission maneuver, trying to choke out Chris Jericho here. Jericho could easily reach over and grab the ropes here, but I believe he might be passed out. Oh my, Chris Jericho actually punching his way out from being picked up. Phantom was trying to make a move come out from being passed out. Chris Jericho now tied up with Phantom. Phantom not with a huge amount of experience as of yet on the big stage. Chris Jericho with lots of experience on the big stage. He's been the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania, several times. Looking for an Irish whip into the corner here. Big drop kick that Jericho counters. Every time Phantom makes a decent amount of momentum, Jericho ends up countering him. Now, normally most matches in ECW are Extreme Rules. However, Golddust wanted to be on the outside, and management did not want to allow Golddust to constantly be in the match whenever he please, as Phantom Dragon needs to earn his credit here. He needs to actually know how to wrestle before he can be in some of the higher stakes matches here in ECW. Hurricane Rana DDT looked almost like a counter there by Phantom, as Jericho gets his head sent into the mat. Countering, once again, Jericho is able to keep the momentum on his side, keep the match going at his pace. I'm sure Phantom would like the match to go at a much quicker pace. Jericho can fight at a very fast pace, but he is a great technical wrestler. Suplexing Phantom into the middle of the ring. Waiting for Phantom to get up to put some more damage onto him. Now, for many times that we've seen people whip them outside the ring and back into the ring, they've done it several times in a row. That has been what people have been doing recently. However, Chris Jericho has been doing something a bit different. Only does it once. Gonna go with a bit different maneuvers. Slamming on the upper back and lower neck area once again. Twisting neck breaker. Phantom with a bit of rage. Getting that rage get the better of him. Jericho uses that momentum against him, sending him into the mat and just lightly kicking his face, almost taunting him. Jericho actually putting a clinic on the newcomer Phantom. Putting a huge amount of damage into that arm of Phantom. Could easily injure it with that sort of stomp. The suplex from Jericho. Stalling. Yes. Huge stall suplex by Jericho. He goes to the outside. Looks for a high risk maneuver and gets damaged for it. Phantom able to push his way out of that dropkick by Jericho. A fine counter for the young wrestler. Phantom had the upper hand there for a moment, but Jericho once again countering into some more damage onto the arm of Phantom Dragon. Hurricane Rana DDT by Phantom Dragon, actually busting open Chris Jericho. He's got to look for more damage on the head. Missing with that crossbody. Not quite sure if he missed with that completely. He might have hit Jericho a bit, but Phantom Dragon also took a lot of damage with that crossbody. Now Jericho once again injuring the arm of Phantom Dragon. Phantom Dragon now putting aggression on his own side. Small package by Jericho here. One. I'm not sure if Phantom kicked out of that or Golddust. Golddust now trying to distract the referee here. Phantom Dragon just completely failing on whatever move he just tried to do there. It looked like a drop kick. More damage onto the face for Jericho. That spinning leg drop not getting too much of Jericho, actually landing on the legs, which couldn't have felt all that good. Normally that's a maneuver you do to the neck or the body area. Most of these wrestlers have very strong legs that are like logs, basically. Phantom now had momentum for a moment, but Jericho countering once again. Phantom Dragon gets little spurts of momentum here and goes for a count here. One. The blood of Jericho on this blue mat we have here. Jericho countering a move once again. Putting that knee to that face. Dragging Phantom into the middle of the ring. Is he going to go for a pin here? One. Golddust interrupts the count here. Saving Phantom Dragon. Phantom Dragon might have already lost this match if it wasn't for Golddust. Phantom Dragon now has a headlock on Jericho. And big, quick step suplex by Phantom Dragon. Trying to go with very quick maneuvers here. Going for a pin now. One. Not enough damage on to Jericho. Jericho holding his bloodied head. Phantom Dragon has been targeting that head significantly so far in this match. Jericho punching Phantom Dragon into the corner with a big bulldog into the center of the ring. Going for a pin now. One. Only a 1 count. Golddust says, I have not seen Golddust. He may have been ejected from the arena. Phantom Dragon now putting some damage onto the lower back of Jericho and tossing Jericho across the ring. Great strength for a very quick wrestler as well. Huge DDT smashing the face of Jericho into the mat. He goes for a move off the top rope. Goes for a pin now. 1. Jericho kicks out. That huge back body splash wasn't enough damage. Jericho, great stamina. He's been a great champion many times before. Another kick to the face by Phantom Dragon. Trying to make Chris Jericho pass out. Make him go really dizzy. Another big DDT putting all the weight of Jericho behind that head. Repeatedly smashing the head against the mat with various DDTs. That was actually a suplex, smashing the lower back of Jericho into the mat. He's finally turned on the gas. Phantom Dragon has had this match in his corner for a very long time now, for the last bit of this match. And a 450 splash seemed to be countered there by Jericho, putting his knees up before Phantom was able to land that maneuver. And now Phantom going for a pin now. 1. Jericho not giving up, not yet. He still has enough fight in him. Miss to the eyes by Phantom Dragon into a big DDT slash suplex, pulling Jericho into the center of the ring. Goes for a pin now. 1. Jericho able to kick out at a 1 count. The big dance is too much. Jericho able to put on the gas, able to make it his match. Break to the eyes actually makes Phantom Dragon bleed now. The swinging neckbreaker by Jericho. He has too much stamina for Phantom. 1, 2, 3. Jericho wins it out.